Welcome back to Caleb's Temptations. You already know what's going on, what we do here. We got another video planned. I think we'll do another color demo today, and I think we'll go with another Amazon special is what I like to call it. This time we'll do it a little different. Instead of doing 3 things like I did last time, I'll try to make it short and sweet, or we'll just we'll showcase the color, and then we'll just try to do a simple color build and go from there. So with that being said, remember, like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you think. If you like seeing stuff like this, or if you'd rather go back to something else, let me know. So let's get started. We got another Amazon special. Another resin pigment is what it's called. It came in that variety pack I think I mentioned in the last video, but this color is called amber. So let's get some plastic cooked up and see what this color looks like. We got our first cup of plastic cooked up here, so let's go ahead and take our Amazon special amber and get it mixed in. So I think we'll just start with 20 drops and see where that gets us. Alright, so that's a good start. Let's get that mixed together. See what that looks like. So I could tell that's going to be a super clear color, which would work, in my opinion, for core shots. Better for core shots if you did the shell with this. So let's that was 20. Let's add a few more drops and see if we can darken that up a little bit. Alright, so that was about 10 more drops. I don't know what it'll do, but I've never used this color before, so y'all are seeing it for the first time just like I am. And I do know that Dead on Plastics makes their own amber, which I do plan on adding at some point. But there you have it, kind of like a yellow gold color. So let's let me get this reheated, and then we'll inject a couple of molds and check it out. Got us a couple of molds pulled down here, so let's go ahead and get them filled up with some plastic and see what it looks like. So I pulled down a swim bait mold, the 2.8 rip wrap, and then I pulled down the crappy minnow mold, the 2.25 inch crappy minnow. And we're gonna see what it looks like in there, which I think it's already looking pretty good. If you look at the top of the mold there where I've already injected those, I think that's gonna be a really cool color, in my opinion. Alright, let's fill this up. Alright, our leftover back in there. Alright, so let's give this a little bit to cool off, and then we'll crack them open and see what we get. Do my favorite part of the whole video here. Let's go ahead and crack these open. So first we're going to do the 2.25 inch crappy minnow from England AI. And oh man, check that color out. Yeah, I think that looks pretty neat. A very good transparent color, which again I would probably use that for core shot to make a good shell for a core shot bait. But still not bad at all. Alright, so let's take a look at these swim baits here and see what they look like. Come on. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good, in my opinion. Man, it's actually a really cool color, like a bright, clear yellow, transparent yellow, almost, but not bad. So let's go ahead and get us another cup of plastic cooked up and see if we can do a simple little color build. So we got us a fresh cup of plastic heated up here. So let's do the same amount of drops, about 30 drops. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Alright, so that's about 30 drops. So let's get that mixed together. That's going to give us the same thing we just had. Alright, and now I'm thinking we'll stick with the yellow or gold looking color, as I have Dead on Plastics Yukon, which should give it like a gold pearlescent effect. So let's just do about half of that, half of what we did. We'll do 15 drops. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I hope y'all can see that just as good as I can, because that is looking beautiful. Alright, and then I think we're gonna do just 1 drop of black. I'm talking about a smidge. Yeah, just a little smidge like that. You get that mixed in. Oh yeah, look at that. I think that looks pretty good. And then let's give it just a little bit of texture with some black flake. Just a little bit. We don't want a whole lot. There we go. Yeah, that was a 1/4 teaspoon. That wasn't even the whole 1/4 teaspoon, but that's the .050 black hex from Lure Works. So let's get that mixed in. And I just did that just a little bit of seasoning, if that makes sense, like seasoning your food. We want that little bit of seasoning just to give it some texture. So yeah, I think we got something here. So let's get us a couple of molds pulled out, and then we'll see what we can get. All right, so we got our color ready, and I've got 3 molds pulled out this time. I don't know if we'll get it with 1 injector, so I may have to switch to another one. Well, let's see how far we can get with mold number 1. Alright, I like it. Felt good. Mold number 2. With mold number 2. And let's just chance it. Yeah, you know what? Let's not chance it. I'll put that back in there, and I'll go ahead and grab the other mold or other injector, just to make sure we have enough here. And that'll about use up the whole cup. Alright. Alright, there we go. Top that off. Looks good to me. So let's give these just a second to cool off, and then we'll crack them open and see what they look like. So let's go ahead and see what we did here. So this is the 3.25 inch little stinger from Angling AI. Oh yeah, look at that. Real good looking bait. Oh yeah. It's kind of hard to see that pearlescent effect. Let's take one down. See if we can get it to. Oh yeah. That's beautiful. I bet when the sunlight hits that, yeah. Alright, so let's just keep going here. So this is what do they call it? The split tail shad. I think it's 3.75 inch split tail shad. Look at that, man. It don't get much prettier. Check that out. Yeah. Alright. Slide that out of the way and on to our last mold here. This is the 3.4 inch crawl. Oh, I thought this would be a good color. Looks like I didn't get enough to fill two of the antennas all the way out. But man, does that look good or what? Let's take one down. Beautiful. Beautiful. So yeah, let me know what y'all think. All in all, I thought that was a pretty cool color. So you can see what we did. Started with our 1 cup of plastic with our Amazon special resin pigment with the amber color, which those just look awesome just the way they are. But then we did a simple little color build with some black flake, dead on Yukon, and 1 black drop, and that's what we come up with. Well, yeah, I thought that was pretty neat. That wraps up today's video for Caleb's Temptation. Let me know what you guys think. I do have tons more videos planned, and they're not always these I call them Amazon special. I do have tons of dead on plastics, tons of lure works, some MF colors that will be coming up in future videos. But until then, like, subscribe, comment, tell me what you think. Caleb's Temptation, tell me what you want to see, and thank you for officially watching.